Welcome to the first video on my playlist called Shit That Pissed Me Off This Week. So, I want to talk about some things that are going on at the Gold Dome regarding Georgia legislators and legislation that they're thinking about passing. So, you can see a post on LinkedIn about this, but there is much debate about a new prosecutor oversight bill, right? So, a bill to make sure prosecutors are being overlooked. Somebody's watching the watchers. That sounds great to me, right? I would love something like that. But in the words of my very famous friend Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. Because it is not a good thing. We do not like this prosecutorial oversight board. So why is that? Why would somebody like me, a criminal lawyer, not like a prosecutorial oversight board? Let's talk about it. So the legislators under the Gold Dome, who are the proponents of this, mostly the Republicans in this case, are pushing forward this oversight bill to kind of help rein in rogue prosecutors, right? And there have been a lot of instances in the past couple of years of Georgia prosecutors getting in trouble, right? Jackie Johnson in Glenn County has been charged, although she's pled not guilty. Dick Donovan in Paulding County was charged and convicted, right? Mark Jones in Columbus was charged and convicted. There's been a number of instances of Georgia prosecutors getting in trouble. And there's ways to take care of that, right? GBI investigates. Attorney generals prosecute. There's no need for extra oversight and extra government committees. What they are doing is they're dressing up the need. They're convincing you that we need this oversight committee to go after people like this when we don't. But what they really want to do is go after elected district attorneys who they don't agree with. People like DAs in Athens who have announced they're not going to prosecute marijuana cases. People like District Attorney Fani Willis, who's going after Donald Trump. They want you to think it's to go after people who have been charged with crimes and arrested and in some cases convicted, but that is not what it's for. They are lying to you. They're dressing it up like that, but really it's to go after political opponents of theirs that they don't like. So, don't fall for their tricks. The last thing we need is an extra government committee in Atlanta overseeing locally elected prosecutors. I'm a fan of the people. I'm a fan of people getting to elect and vote for their local officials. And if a local official is duly elected and decides to enact certain policies that were probably platforms they ran on, the last thing we need to do is strip them of that power, in turn stripping the voters of their power and put it in some political committee that's created under the Gold Dome. So don't fall for the tricks. The Prosecutorial Oversight Committee is a no-go, and here, as far as I'm concerned, do not support that legislation whatsoever, and I hope it doesn't pass.